Hey guys, it's Will here again with our next sort of What's from the Box video series here. We have Mitch again back at the thing. Again, as you guys may see, kind of dressed here. I'm kind of doing these rapid fire because limited time. But ignore the mess. Mitch is looking fine though. He's all cleaned up there. I'm a complete mess myself here, but anyways,
it's all good.
As you guys, if you didn't see the last video, I recommend checking it out. We just looked at the which model again was it again?
The Spartan Assault Tank.
Yeah. So we got some nice things on here. We're working our way down to a special model, a surprise model in the end. So make sure to keep watching these videos. There will be more added as time goes on. But let's see what's the pull out some of those packs.
Packs here.
Yes.
Okay.
Special opening.
All right. How many should I pull out?
Just one each.
Just one each.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there some more Will's thing? But it's all good. I don't judge.
We have the My Little Pony trading card game.
Yeah.
Again, just like Hasbro classic style, they stole it from fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before we get into the model opening, I thought it would be funny to make Mitch have to open one of these. So we're gonna.
All good.
So we're gonna open up a pack each here.
Okay, here we go. The emerald looking thing.
Yeah, the elements.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Got Discord.
Yeah, I got this guy. Yeah.
Hey, where
like a dude.
Yeah, I also got the Discord.
Yeah.
Card quality is different on these. They're thicker.
Yeah, they kind of look like I don't know too much about cards, but I guess I can like show them off.
Hey
here.
Glenn, feel this card. Yeah, doesn't it feel thicker?
Yeah, it's nice thick card stock.
Yeah.
Probably get these. Just kind of gonna go through them. I don't know too much.
2 pounds. So that's like that's the goal of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically have your main deck and then you have your second deck.
Okay.
And this is the color combination you need to beat it, and that's the color combination your opponent needs to beat it.
Oh, okay.
And then that's how many points you get if you beat it first.
Okay, so you got like kind of like an elemental thing to it, like magic. You're
basically building up a dream team to go fight and solve problems. Whoever gets the max amount of points at the end wins.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Tail like. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, he's
This is
got
our
a
foil.
shiny.
Yeah, I got a foily Princess Celestia.
Yeah. Got yeah, Apple Bloom, I guess. Not Denise Shiny, some sort of deer character.
Buffalo.
Yeah. So I got like all sorts of like fantasy kind of monsters and stuff, like your old school like fantasy. Photo op, chocolate rain. There's a reference. And spooky, scary story, and that's also a reference to that spooky skeleton song.
Yep.
Cool. So
yeah.
I don't know if any of these. I didn't get any shinies.
Yeah,
so it looks like Will got the.
Yeah, I got the shiny.
Yeah, I got the
shiny of the twos. Every 2 packs should get you a shiny.
Yeah. And
then every box should get you like 2 or 3 of like the super rares. They're not super bad at like Magic or like other games are at trying to rare mythic chasing. They're pretty good at giving it to you.
Yeah.
I made you suffer enough through the ponies.
Yeah.
So go grab a model from the box.
Okay. Well, this one's kind of not the loose sprue, hey? No, we don't.
You can do the sprue if you want.
Okay. Well, I'll take this guy out here, or these ladies out. I know these are Will's favorite. Sisters of Battle. We got some Battle Sisters here. Yeah, really cool models here. Will does a really good job at painting them. Yeah, with the white, really clean, nice looking.
How they did them was they're making everything in plastic, getting away from the metal and resin, which in the end it flip flopped. So all the infantry became somewhat cheaper because they used to be $110 for this unit in metal.
Yeah.
And this is all Canadian. But the vehicles were dirt cheap. They were like $60 for an exorcist.
Yeah.
And that was plastic and metal. Now they flipped. Yeah. Now these are like $70 Canadian, and the vehicles are like $100+.
Yeah, some of them are around like 80, 100. I think the Exorcist is the organ tank, right?
Yeah, it's like 110.
Yeah,
it's insane. And then the Rhino is the one that cheesed me the most. They didn't give us that Rhino from the Horus Heresy in plastic, and be like, hey, you can make either as a Rhino with the special door, because it's the same front, just like theirs, or as the Repentia or whatever the flamethrower special HQ tank was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But anyways, rambling. So what they did was they made it so that this one box will make your either your 10 sister unit, or your Dominion squad, which is your fast attack back in the day, which used to let you shoot through walls and stuff, and you can like give your Rhino basically deep strike.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because that's keywords used to transfer over to vehicles if you were in them.
Yeah, because they'd have the whole like deep strike and flame kind of thing.
Yeah. You would scout move, deep strike them in, get them behind a building, Act of Faith their once per game ability, which was shoot, ignore, cover, and walls. You shoot all your meltas through the wall at the H elite unit behind it or the vehicle. Pop it. Then at the beginning of your turn, hop into the Rhino and drive away.
Oh yeah, hit and run tactics. That's...
And it also makes your Celestial squads, which again, the only real difference on those and these are their helmets, but it kind of makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, flip it around. But they're very, very nice models.
They're the Age of Sigmar models of 40K, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, very.
Every model's like an HQ unit, basically.
Oh yeah, they're super, super detailed. Games Workshop continues to knock it out of the park with the detail in their miniatures.
Yeah.
For sure, but yeah, no, very, very, very nice. Like very like ornate, like banners, like this little thing with the chest in it.
Yeah.
The chest. Here, I'll put that up to the camera. It's very cool, looking. Yeah, you got like your cherubs, which very, very good, very grim, dark, creepy baby things.
Creepy babies.
Yeah, and all your old school flamers kind of have like a Horus Heresy design to them a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should crack open these bad girls up.
Hey. Do it.
Yeah. Oh look, and there's instructions here too for your use the upgrades for your are they Celest? No, it's those are the Saints. What are their captains?
Oh, the not Sister Superior. They are technically Sister Superior, but Canoness.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Will knows all about the sister. Oh, we have a loose base in here.
Yeah, that's for the baby.
Little cherub guy.
The murder baby.
Yeah. Very cool stuff. Very, very, very tiny decals. Wow, very impressive.
Yeah, because you're supposed to put some of them on their capes, and then those are like for the books.
Oh wow, that's.
Yeah, they're they did that whole universal treatment thing. So like every model comes with this sheet. So if you play Sisters, you're gonna have a lot of these in the future.
Very good, yeah. Because
But every chapter's on there though, which is really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure Will could. Oh, and they have them all listed here. Order of the Radiant Flame, or Order of the Ebon Chalice. Order of the Bloody Rose. Order of the Sacred Rose. Order of the Argent Shroud. Order of the Valorous Heart. And I think we have Order, of our Martyred Lady. So yeah, all of them all listed there. Got your fleur-de-lis, little very, very, very intricate.
Yep.
Very cool stuff here.
But spaced out enough that you can cut them with a knife and not worry about wrecking the other ones around them.
Definitely, yeah. You can see why these models are so popular. They're bang for your buck wise.
So that one's your so this one in this area is your sergeant. This is where most of your bits are going to come from after you're done building.
Okay.
A lot of power swords, the combi weapons, the bolt, like the crossbow gun.
Oh, that is neat. That's neat.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, look at all that detail. Yeah, you got your combi weapons, plasma pistols. Lots of different head options. Seems like all your helmeted ones are here. You have some of your unhelmed. Sister with the gas masks for your flamers. Yeah, very, very cool. Sorry, I should let Will actually take the ropes here because I'm not a Sisters player.
All that.
Yeah, tons and tons of detail.
They're really nice. It's funny that they give you a chain sword because I think they fixed it in the old one or in the 9th edition codex, but there's some weapon options on here that you can't take anymore, or that you couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they brought back the sergeants and at least the canoness could take the two-handed chain sword, because that used to be an option back in like 7th and 6th.
Oh yeah, the eviscerator.
Yeah, you can give them their eviscerators.
That is.
So a bunch of my sergeants have them because all my army's like legacy built.
Very, very cool.
Oh.
I don't see why you couldn't house rule some of that stuff.
Yeah. They would be really good for the blood rose, whatever they are.
Yeah.
And Ebon Chalice, because they're like close combat / close quarters shooty / melee armies.
I just want to take a look at this piece
Sure.
here.
And here we have the one of two, the banners. I personally like this one just because it's a lot easier quicker to paint and build.
Oh yeah.
And then you have the one that was on the box. This one's really nice though. Be careful if you plan to bring these in army cases, like this one right here.
Oh yeah, that's look how intricate that is.
If you plan to bring these to in army cases into games, they are very top heavy and the stick is very small. It will break.
Oh yeah, it's quite thin.
Yeah.
Look at the detail on that though.
If you have a very safe way to carry them, or you're going to be playing a lot at home or at your club and you leave your models there, build the box one because it's beautiful. It's really nice. But if you're going to be traveling a lot, I'd go with the other one. Here we go. You know, can't be a Games Workshop model with infantry without the bases. So we got bases, 32 mil, of course, and then a little chair base that's loose.
Cool. Oh, that's, I think our whole sister squad.
Yeah, and then lastly the
Instruction
manual, which I really like how they make these new instruction manuals. I think they're the best I've ever seen from a model company like this. Other ones do pretty well. The bolt action ones are pretty neato, but very like there for the hardcore historian, because they're just like, the idea is like the sheet shows you the screws, they give them the numbers, and then the sheet tells you what they are. You kind of have to build them based off what the book says, like your codex, whatever.
Yeah.
This one is very much, it's all color coded, and if you want to build them as like celestials or Dominion and stuff, they'll have like the color codings.
And it looks like they tell you like what part swaps are with what and everything. Yeah. It's all it's very nice.
They super stepped up their game with these instruction manuals. I will say time and time again, the instruction manual is like, I think a lot of companies is their last thought and is very important. Just like how lands and magic is like, a lot of people, that's their last step. That actually should be your first step. So like, yeah, your celestials.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing like the melt gun, you use this head instead because they're both orange.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all color coded. Then last but not least, you have your data sheets, and I believe these are 9th edition /8. I think they're 9th.
Yeah, they appear to look like they're from. Yeah, no, I would have to check out the codex, but
yeah, no, these are 9th because the other ones have this sort of look too. So
okay,
they have it. Your box might have the older one, but I think these were coming out around the time 9th was like announced. But anyways, so all these, this is really good for new beginners too. That's why you don't really need to buy your codex right away, especially if you're playing with another person who's just starting. But basically what you do on the back of the sheet here, I'll get it closer, is you look at the number here. It has a picture too on here. So this is a pistol, 12-inch range, your stats, and then you just number and picture, and it shows you what the model is.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's like a little handy graph. That's awesome. Yeah, very, very, very nice. Very high quality instruction manual. Very good. And you can keep these too while you're building up your army, and then use it to play until you get your book. It's very very good stuff. So
yeah, we're gonna build them up, and when we come back, they'll be primed, and we'll have them showed off.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, we're back here with the bumped it. Back here with the end part of this video, taking a look at the Sisters of Battle. I just primed them up. There's 10 in the box in total to make, though I'm only showing a 598 because basically a box can make 2 units. I built these more to be kind of just fillers for things I'm missing because I do have a mix of the old and new models. So you're going to see some potential sergeant models, some customization I did to make some heavy weapons, and a flamer for the Dominion squads and stuff. So, despite kind of being really monoposed, my only really problem with them is the legs. Some of them are separate, like the boots are separate, so there's a big seam gap between foot and leg, and they're very thin and flimsy. Like if we, let me find a good one here. That one's a solid one. Surprisingly. Here we go. So it's kind of hard. Don't know how well this camera will pick it up here. There we go. So see where that tube is, like that big old tube right here that my thumb's touching, this tube here that connects to the backpack and the gun. So under there where you see the leg that's on top of the boot, there's that line, that seam. Come on. That seam there. That is the foot attaching onto it as 2 separate pieces that you have to slide in and kind of like push it together. So you gotta like squeeze together, and they can leave some huge gaps. I get it, it's supposed to look like the ceramic armor, like it's been compressed and like then the bolts pushed in just like Space Marine armor, so it kind of gives that look. But they could have just made all the legs, just molded together, like how this one here, this leg was all one piece. As you can see, or as best as I can try here, it still has that gap, like that armored look, but it's not as huge. So as you can see, slightly better. Just added some wash to it so you can see this is the leg that is single pieced. So you can kind of see. Then this is the 2-piece leg. Here's the 2-piece. So you can see there's bigger gap. So yeah, the legs that they could have been done as a singular piece would have been better than this one. You have like the helmet that's open, so they're front face opening helmets, like kind of like old knight armor. And then we have like the first sergeant here. With the condemner bolt gun, crossbow, hurts witches and psychers and stuff. Heads are really good in these box sets. I love them. They have like the different factions, they have different helmets. Here's another potential sergeant you can make with that classic Rosarius from the old metal models. So I do have one of them, which I'm happy. They are rare to get, because they were all random when they made the boxes back in the day. They would just throw in 10 sisters and you're guaranteed a special weapon, a sergeant, and a heavy weapon, and then the rest were all bolters. Here we have an Argent Shroud sort of hat, or if you want to do like your Celestials, or like the sisters with the like halberds and stuff, this is kind of like that sacred robe look. So I gave it to the one with the bolt gun with the sniper, like with the scope on it, because the Argent Shroud is all about that stealth and long range stuff. Then we have the special weapon, the Flamer, with a robotic arm actually, so prosthetic I put on there, with a rebreather because flames, because you got, the Emperor protects, but safety first. If I can, come on. Okay, with the rebreather there. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. And lastly, we have, this one comes with just one of them, but it's a cherub. So that is the Sisters of Battle, Battle Sisters box. You can make Celestians, which are like their veteran soldier unit, and you can also make the Dominion squads out of them, which are the fast attack special weapons that used to be able to shoot through walls and stuff back in the day. So with that, I'm going to go. We shall see you guys in the next video.